Alright Raiders, welcome to the channel. In this video, I'll be explaining as to why beginners keep losing in Arc Raiders and just genuinely how to fix it. If you're new to Arc Raiders and it feels like you're constantly dying, which you are, I want you to hear this first. You're not bad at the game, okay? You're not hopeless and you're not behind everyone else. What's actually happening is that Arc Raiders punishes beginners' mistakes extremely hard and it doesn't explain those mistakes at all. I'm new too. I've died to Arc units, I've been rushed by players, I've lost loot I thought I earned, and I've had raids where everything just literally went wrong. But after enough deaths, patterns start to appear, and once you see those patterns, survival suddenly becomes possible. So in this video, it is about why beginners keep losing in Arc Raiders, and more importantly on how to fix each mistake step by step. Now, the first and biggest reason beginners keep losing, which is all based on my experience as well, so remember that, is because we fight everything. Every arc unit, every sound, every moving target feels like something we're supposed to deal with. But arc units aren't just enemies, they're actually alarms, okay? Fighting arcs creates noise, forces movement, and locks you into long engagements. And as a beginner, those fights take longer. The longer the fights last, the more likely another player is already watching you. Most of the time, you don't die to the arc unit itself. You die to the player who waited for the arc to weaken you first. It's happened to me so many times. It literally happened to me like my last game. I was shooting wasps because I needed the wasp driver and I was weak. Someone just popped out and said, "Hey buddy," and just shot me. It was hilarious. The engagement in the community, especially with the open mics, it's just so funny. Like I just said GG. It was just so funny. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, the fix, right? It isn't to like avoid arcs completely. The fix is to fight them selectively. So only fight arc units that are blocking loot or blocking your extraction. Never fight them in open areas like what I did, which is what I was explaining. Always fight near cover. Use burst fire, reposition between shots, and if the fight lasts longer than 10 to 15 seconds, disengage, okay? Leave. Survival matters more than finishing the fight, okay? Cool. The second major season reason beginners keep losing is that we fight without an exit plan. Before you shoot anything in Arc Raiders, you should already know where you're going if something goes wrong. Most beginners don't think about that, and that's why they die. Before every fight, ask yourself these 3 questions, okay? 1. Where is my cover? Where do I run if another player shows up? And how quickly can I break line of sight? Okay, those were the 3 things. Where is my cover? Where do I run if another player shows up? And how quickly can I break line of sight? If you don't have clear answers, the fight was a mistake before it even started. Okay, players don't rush blindly in Arc Raiders. They wait for you to commit. Once you're locked into a fight with no escape route, you become predictable, and predictable players get punished. So to fix this, always fight near doors, corners, elevation, or objects that block vision. Never push deeper into an area without clearing what's behind you. And if you take damage early in a fight, disengage immediately. Winning in Arc Raiders isn't about standing your ground, it's about resetting fights on your terms. Do not try and fight someone one-to-one knowing that you cannot kill them, because when they're shooting at you, trust me, they're gonna rush you and you're just gonna feel trapped. But if you take, let's say for example, that high ground, you see someone below you and they're in open space where there's no cover, you can spray them down and kill them. It's just literally all about knowing and finding the best positions for your play. Now, the third reason beginners keep losing, the third reason beginners keep losing as well is because we're just looting too early, okay? To be honest, I'm gonna be real, this one hurts because it feels logical. You log into a game, it says 30 minutes, and it's like, what else am I supposed to do? I'm gonna loot. Yeah, of course, fair enough. But you have to also remember, when you come inside of the game, you come in, whether you choose the free loot or you make your own class, you've already got everything you need. You don't have to pick up everything now on the way. It's time for you to now start thinking strategically about what you're gonna be doing, okay? You win a fight, the area feels quiet, you loot, and then you die. Other players heard the fight before you finished it. They aren't rushing you, they're waiting for you to stand still. Looting locks you in place, and Arc Raiders, right, they punish you for standing still harder than almost anything else. So, the fix is simple. It takes discipline, but after every fight, reposition first, reload, and heal behind cover. Take at least 10 seconds to scan your surroundings, and then only loot if you're confident the area is safe. Loot can wait. Trust me, survival cannot. If you was in a zombie apocalypse, are you just going to loot the body of someone who's a zombie that you killed, not worrying about other zombies? No, you're going to wait, and take cover and ensure that no other zombies came. Unless you got like some good skills where you got some fast perks where you can really just quickly grab everything and then go. But you want to be safe first. Do you know what I'm saying? Cool. The fourth reason beginners also keep losing is thinking gear equals skill. No. A lot of new players believe better gear will save them. It just won't. Expensive gear actually makes beginners play worse. And let me explain that. When you're afraid to lose your loadout, you hesitate. Remember, you're new. You don't even have the money. You don't even have the facilities to be creating new things or expensive things. You second guess pushes. You stay in bad fights because you don't want to waste the gear. Hesitation gets you killed faster than bad aim ever will. The fix is to run cheap gear on purpose. Free loadouts or just cheap gear purchasing. Okay? Cheap gear teaches you positioning, awareness, and survival without fear. You play more confidently, you disengage faster, and learn the game properly. Skill comes first, gear comes later. The fifth reason beginners keep losing is staying in raids too long. Can't tell you the amount of times I've done this. There's always one more loot spot. Yeah, that loot spot is the worst part. You think to yourself, oh yeah, I'm gonna just loot this and then go. Then after you loot it and everything is fine, you think, do you know what, just one more. Then you die, and then you lost everything. You lost 50k, you lost blue maps, you lost everything. You just lost your gun, you lost everything. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's very, very annoying. Just one more fight, one more building to check, and that's when raids turn against you. So the longer you stay, the quieter the map becomes. Okay, the remaining players are usually stronger, more experienced, and more patient. Remember, as you are a beginner, you are low within a skill tree, so you don't even have everything that's gonna benefit your play, and you don't know the game as well as these other players who've been playing it longer than you. I've got like 20 hours, and even though I'm like level 16 or something or whatever, maybe I'm wrong in terms of the amount of hours I've played. There's other people with higher skill trees, with much more better perks, much more longer playtime, much more hours capable of playing the game than I do, and the game only came out like 3 months. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just, mate, mistakes don't need to be made, okay? It wouldn't matter early if in a raid became fatal, but later it's just devastating. So the fix is just changing your mindset. Early extraction is success. Don't think just because you logged in at 29 minutes and you came out at 25 minutes it wasn't successful. Mate, you got what you needed. You didn't die, and you actually gained experience in how to loot and how to maneuver within the map. If you have decent loot, just leave. Momentum matters more than profit. Consistent survival builds confidence and skill faster than one big risky run. So here's the most important thing to understand. Good players don't win more fights. They choose fewer, better fights. They reposition constantly. They disengage when something feels off. They prioritize survival over ego. Arc Raiders rewards patience, awareness, and discipline. Not aggression for the sake of aggression. Your goal as a beginner isn't to dominate lobbies, it's to survive consistently. So here's your challenge. Your next session. Ignore kills, ignore profit. Your only goal is to extract 3 times in a row, even with bad loot. If you can do that, the game will start to click. Fights will make more sense. You just won't choose something just for the sake of just doing it and then botting out. Deaths will feel avoidable instead of random. And if you're dying a lot in Arc Raiders, you're not failing, you're learning. And if you're still here, still trying, you're already improving. So you know what? Keep going. I'll see you in the next raid.